We're back. February 15th, 2024. I'm looking a little extra sharp because I'm about my business a little extra today. Last night, 2 and 3, couple of bad breaks. It seems like this week has been a little bit rough. We've been right there. We've been hooked on several bets. Not to worry, a much needed break is coming. The NBA All-Star break is coming. We'll get about a week off right there. Well, we can reset, and then we'll slowly come back into the season. We're going to dig into our picks last night. I do have 2 picks for you. No VIP, but safe to say, we're 2 and 1 since we brought the VIP back, and both profitable days. Yesterday, we hit on the Poto double-double. We missed on the Warriors over, and then the Grizzlies under. The Grizzlies, I don't know, they showed up to play, and I watched our money kind of dwindle away. Their Rockets choked against the Grizzlies as well. It was interesting to see. Siakam did get us our only win. He scored 23. He scored that 23rd point with 25 seconds left, so I was sweating balls while watching that game. I really thought we were going to have a much rougher night, but we lost maybe 40% of a unit. I'd have to check the records. But anyway, tonight, 2 picks, nothing for VIP, so let's get it rolling. I'm putting 2 units down on this pick right here, and I like this pick so much that it took me a minute. I was trying to figure out what am I not seeing wrong. I'm taking the Warriors, minus 1.5 at Utah, taking on the Jazz. Warriors on the back-to-back. Tough loss last night against the Clippers. Clippers were shorthanded. I took this bet on BetMGM. It's giving you the 1.5 at minus 110, whereas FanDuel has it at minus 2. Always take that half point when you can. In fact, I should have probably taken minus 1. I should have bought the extra point. But anyway, these teams recently played. They played on Feb 12th. And the Warriors smoked them. The spread on that game was minus 1 for the Warriors. They ended up winning by 22. So Vegas was way off. So that's what gave me a little confidence going into today. Of course, they always readjust. They got the data. We only have so much. But let's take a look at it. Over the last 10 games, head-to-head, the Warriors are 8-1-1 against the spread versus the Jazz. They've had their number. And Vegas is, I don't know, they seem not been able to price this game. Fair to warn you, Warriors are in a grueling part of their schedule. This is their 9th game in 14 days. I know they're beat up, they're on the road, but they are desperate. They have to win. All of their starters did play over 30 minutes yesterday. They should be a little tired today. It's a short trip from LA to Utah, but I think they know this is the last game before a nice long break, and they're going to put it out on the table. These guys are champions and multiple-time champions. They know how to win. They have a system that is robust. They do this. But let's take a look at the Jazz defense over the last 5 games. Non-existent. They give up the 2nd most points, the 3rd highest field goal percentage, 3rd most assists, and their opponent also has the best assist-to-turnover ratio and also averages the most assists against them. Recipe for disaster when you consider that in the last 5 games, the Warriors are number 1 in field goals made, number 1 in 3-point percentage, number 1 in rebounding, and have the 2nd most assists and 2nd most total points over their last 5 games. Even though they're tired, and when you go back-to-back and you're on the road, shooting does dwindle. Steph Curry is not going anywhere. He's shooting lights out. I think he's averaging like 8 threes per game, maybe a little bit more over his last 4 games. He dropped 41 last night. Dude is smoking. And I do think Wiggins and Clay coming along slowly. They have the backup guard, I'm going to mess up his name, Brandon Piakowski. Remember Piakowski used to play in the Clippers? He had 20-something points last night. He's looking pretty good. So there is a little concern with the schedule, but I'm Warriors defense is clicking. It has been clicking for over a week. I really like them right now, especially going to All-Star break to try to get that last win against a Jazz team who really doesn't have anything to play for. They're probably playing for the lottery. Wouldn't be surprised if they rest some guys going into All-Star break. Now, my second and final pick, just to remind you, the Warriors pick 2 units. This next pick, simple, same old, boring 1 unit. Brook Lopez over 11.5 points. Lopez averaging 13 points per game, 13.5 over the last 10 games. He's also averaging 2.3 3-pointers made over his last game. So if we get those 2 threes, that's 6 of the 12. We're halfway there. Couple of free throws, mid-range. I think we get there. Now we're going to notice that JJJ most likely guarding Giannis. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a defensive player of the year, so we're going to just assume things aren't as easy for Giannis. He might have to give the ball up a little bit. But Dame Lillard, who's day-to-day, he's going to go against Vince Williams Jr., and that guy can lock up. I'm not going to hold you. I watched last night. These guys are pretty good on defense, and they get transition buckets out of defense off the turnovers. That leads me to believe that the role players are going to have to show up. Brook Lopez, not my favorite kind of player, but he is pretty consistent in what he does. He's been under in his last two. He's due for some positive regression. And those are the 2 picks I got for you. We still got 3 units on the line because we're doing 2 with the Warriors, 1 with Brook Lopez, no VIP. I think we win both games. And if we do, I'm counting it as a sweep because we did put up those 3 units. Your boy Dame is out of here. You guys have a good one. I'll see you soon. Good luck.